So, in the beginning, there was infinity, and everything was infinite, and it was all together in this loop, but separate. So they were kind of on. Well, I'm interjecting this part right here. I'm interjecting as my own opinion and thoughts, not something that was shown to me, because the infinity of that being the beginning, of existence, I guess. Like maybe it's always been. That was shown to me a long time ago, like when my kids were little, and um, same with some other stuff, like because I read these books called Right Use of Will, and so in working with, or I guess practicing, I've been practicing right use of will for a really long time, and it's really tricky. But anyways, I digress. um, so there's all this communication going on in this infinity loop, and it's still a separate. And one of the energies says, I'm tired of this infinity loop, and I don't feel like anyone's getting me, and so I want to change infinity. And with some convincing, she convinced everyone, like, now let's do this, okay? And the other entity, he was like, all right, you want to do this? And he like rigged the game, and he gathered the troops, and he had intentions. The other one just wanted something new and something exploratory, and she wanted to feel a connection and feel understood. So anyways, I think it would be like in science, they would say it would be the negative and the positive kind of smashing together and creating an explosion and everything. So this was how they came up with doing it, but she wanted it to be infinity, to go out into kind of, I hate saying like, to, like when you shatter something and everything goes out, then it's that's the infinity. It goes on for infinity that way, So I guess maybe it just expanded greatly, like this huge expansion of the infinity loop. So, anyways, well, that's depressing, but so the explosion wasn't expected to do as much damage as it did to all of the different energies within it, but it knocked consciousness unconscious, and then there's this slow awakening into consciousness, and there's two aspects of it, these two mother and father energies, the negative and the positive, and it's different, but they don't even recognize each other because there's no one before them. They're the first ones to wake up, and so they're in this dark void. This is really hard for me to reiterate. They're in this really dark void, and they're away from each other, and they're trying to wake up. Not even trying, they're just starting to. Oh, and it starts getting it gets kind of dark. So I think this is about all that I can handle saying right now.